With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So Cleveland will get first possession. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Sigma. Tries again. And he lays it in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Here's Westbrook. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to George. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Hudson. Fires from deep. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Milwaukee with the ball. 4-point game. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Olajuwon. And he hits the jumper for two.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for Milwaukee, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Dancing machine. Let's see the move. You're on beat.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in the Northeast Ohio lore. This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Olajuwon. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Hudson. The 3-ball. Hits the trifecta. Hudson's got 9. The Bucks trail by 9. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. For 3. Sinks it from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Driving in. Oh!
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes a first. And the Bucks making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Sigma. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Baseline try. The shot by Hudson, no good. The Bucks trail by 12. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, BA. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Hudson. Here's Sigma. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sigma's got his second basket on the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to George. They set the pick. Jones from outside. Here we go, all alone. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Different look for Cleveland. 1:19 left in the first. Pass to Chambers. Takes it inside. Deflected. Walker with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Van Horn. Uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Out left to the wing. Chambers. Knocks down the long J.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to George. Outside Hardaway. From deep three-point land. And another three for Milwaukee. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 13-point lead. Outside Walker. 3 seconds left. And so it's Cleveland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Up big because of their three-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
To the inside. Westbrook right side. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range. Westbrook's got 11 points. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
First team foul.
Here's Westbrook. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Sigma. Chambers grabs the miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Richardson, that's good.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Up top, Westbrook. He's got 11. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Petrovic. Off target from outside.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Petrovic gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
They get it back. Pass to Ilgauskas. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sigma with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Chambers. Over to the left wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it home with authority.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making. Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
That one drops for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Sampson. Shakes him. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning. Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. From deep. He's off on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Collins with the rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
I mean, more than a decade in the league, Walker has become a wily veteran, valuing that mid-range game.
Snatched up. Another shot. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. For three, Collins. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Elliott. Fires the three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
There's 45 seconds left in the second period. To the right side. Back to Walker. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. .34 seconds left in the second period. For three, Hardaway. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Van Horn. Here's Sampson. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. The three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Now George. Towns down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the first half now in the books. Cleveland on top, leading by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bucks trail by 9. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Drills the baseline jumper. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten his third basket of the night.
It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Towns can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 9. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Kicks it to George. Towns, right side. 4-3. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Poked loose. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bucks on D. Trailing by 13. Here's Sigma. No good on the triple.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
George with a steal. Here's Hardaway. Rejected by Westbrook.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Cleveland leading by 13. Tipped. Here's Hudson. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So it's Milwaukee now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Jones. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Jones drives in. Here's George. And again, unable to change momentum here. On the take. Here's Hudson. Blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Sigma. Hits the three-pointer. Sigma's got 7 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
Got a piece of it. The Bucks trail by 21. Jones drives in. Here's Chambers. And the Bucks miss again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Petrovic. To the left wing. Takes a 3. The shot by Hudson, no good. George for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Chambers. 10 points for him. Sinks the tray.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. Pass
to Hudson. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Jones from outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good. 2 points. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
On defense, the Bucks. It's a 16-point game. They set a pick. Pass to Sampson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Ilgauskas. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. No one near him. And the shot is good off the backboard.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's Sampson. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
At the line for Milwaukee.
Hits both from the stripe.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Cleveland leading by 12. Outside Walker. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Back to Walker. Over Brunson. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Abdur-Rahim's got 5 now. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Cleveland. A sizable lead.
The Cavaliers. 68.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 14. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Armstrong, no good.
Bucks foul. Rick Smith. First personal foul. First team foul. Milwaukee foul. DJ Armstrong. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Bucks.
Outside Walker. There's the 3. He shoots again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will. And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Bucks trail by 19. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Van Horn. Oh, okay then. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Jones from outside. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Walker in the post. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Van Horn. Second chance effort. Pass to Sampson. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And Cleveland another three.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. And the Cavs with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. George feels it out a bit. Jacks up a three. Walker pulls down the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kicks it out to Collins. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Olajuwon. That free throw no good. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
And some changes here for the Bucks. He's off on the second. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Sigma. Over Brunson. And no good, trying to use the glass. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Count it, good.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Here's Sigma. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Pass to Brunson. From deep three-point land. On target from range.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
Here's Sigma. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Petrovic. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's Brunson missing. Cleveland leading by 20. Pass to Petrovic.
Hey, knock that down.
Up and over Richardson. Petrovic shot is off. Fires the three. And Richardson hits from deep.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And against a non-conference opponent, You really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Russell Westbrook.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And here comes Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Brunson misses.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. To the wing, right side. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Richardson. It's not going to go for him. Here's Sigma. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the second free throw is good.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And, of course, Kemba Walker. A new phase in his career, playing today as a Cleveland Cavalier for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. Jones knocks it loose. It's George on the wing. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And a miss there on the triple. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Towns. Pass to Sigma. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. Inside. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Hardaway for three. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Sigma. It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Left side, George. Pass to Olajuwon. Count it. Olajuwon's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. And easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Towns. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Hardaway. He has 5.
I want to see more blocks from Sigma, given his huge size and excellent timing. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Now here is Hardaway. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Right side, Towns. Back to Hardaway. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night. Pass to Hudson. Here's Petrovic. Nothing on the board. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
It's a rather unique shooting form. Sigmund puts that ball way behind his head, but I'll tell you what, it's basically unblockable.
Substitution on the court.
Cleveland on defense, trailing by 5.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
Here's Walker. Pass to Van Horn. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Collins with it. Defended by George. Second chance shot. Collins with it. Here's Van Horn. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up 5. And we'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Pass to Westbrook. Takes a 3. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Left side, Walker. Here's Sampson. Poke loose. So it's Richardson with the jam.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
And stolen by Ilgauskas. Richardson outside. Pass to Chambers. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Collins. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And you know what makes Collins so hard to guard is a number of things. One, his effort is without question and constant. He's got high skill level, and he's also sneaky athletic as a combo guard.
It's good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And a wide open look for Walker. The rebound by the Bucks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Richardson. Got a piece of it.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
Pass to Abdul Rahim. Here's Sampson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Here's Brunson. Brunson off the dribble. Chambers traps in the tray. Chambers got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
There's the range Chambers possesses. Defenses have to guard him better than this.
Shot by Collins, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. A different look now for Cleveland. Outside Westbrook. Knocks down the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Richardson with it. And here's Brunson outside. Richardson, no luck. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point game. Pass to Petrovic. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Petrovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
And Brunson, here we go. Richardson outside. Out on his own on the break. Here's Petrovic. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pass to Ilgauskas. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Bucks lead by 4.
The beauty of Ilgauskas is he doesn't have to be inside. He can stretch it out to the mid-range.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Milwaukee has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Pulls it up. Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. A tight game here in Cleveland. In the corner, it's Richardson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great confidence off the catch. One of the reasons why Richardson is a go-to scorer.
Here's Petrovic. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Hudson. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
From deep, Richardson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Here's Richardson. No good with the layup. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cavaliers leading. Now here's Westbrook. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
You know, when Jones takes initiative like this, he's a real threat, slicing to the rim with ease.
Pass to Hudson. Uncovered. And that one good. Hudson's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Hardaway goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Here's Collins. Pass to Sampson. Walker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Olajuwon.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Olajuwon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
Hey, it takes more than contact to stop Olajuwon inside. He stays strong through contact and gets the finish.
To the paint. Here's Sampson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Sampson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's blocked. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Shot's good by Walker. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Sinks the triple. Van Horn's got his first 3 points of the game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
The 3 from George. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Westbrook. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 16.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Back to Hardaway. Lets the three fly. And another three for Milwaukee.
Watching Hardaway take over games, love it. Remarkable scorer who can fill it up in bunches in a hurry.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Westbrook. Shoots the three. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks trail. And here's George for three. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Here's Petrovic. There's the screen. The kick out to Westbrook. Over Hardaway. Here's Hudson. He's got 5. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the three ball is good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's George. Pass to Towns. Looking for George. He gets it there. The shot, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, George. Pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Eddie Jones.
And, guys, his speed and quickness and just the relentless nature of Doug Collins. Very hard for any defender to keep up with it.
A different look for Milwaukee. Now, Brunson. There's the drive. And 1:01 left in the third. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out to the wing. Abdur-Rahim. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Abdur-Rahim's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. To the middle. Here's look out!
Bang! Strong take from Chambers there, leaving no room for error with the throwdown.
Van Horn, no good. Bucks trailed by 3. Collins comes over with the double team. Brunson, right side. Goes up the baseline. Here's Chambers. Pass to Elliott. From deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck.
The Bucks, 53.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Brunson. To tie it up. Oh, Brunson from way outside.
A deep shot there by Brunson. You got to admire how confident that young man is.
Pass to Sigma. Back to Westbrook. They set the screen. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, this guy's a pick-and-roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
Brunson, right side. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Westbrook throws it down.
When Russ makes up his mind to drive it, watch out. He's such a fierce, dynamic athlete. A full head of steam, and he's cooking.
Cavaliers leading. Here's Petrovic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one goes in there.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Petrovic. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Sigma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His third.
Boy, the size and skills of Sigma, pretty unique for a guy his size. And I like seeing that. Plays to his strengths and very consistent as a scorer.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, George. Pass to Hardaway. The three. Here's Olajuwon. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Sampson's shot is off. Bucks trailed by 4. And Jones has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
Here's Towns. Tipped away. Stolen by Collins. Now Cleveland moving it up. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. On the wing, Walker. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Bucks trail. The kick out to Towns. To the inside. To the left wing. Here's Hudson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Cavaliers?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Outside Westbrook. .151 left to play here in the fourth.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Pass to Sigma. Here's Petrovic. A three. Olajuwon grabs the miss. And now here comes Jones beating the break. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's a huge shot right there. Hardaway knows his team looks for him to come up in the clutch.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
Pass to Olajuwon. It's tipped. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Big-time points from Penny. They needed a hoop, and like the leader he is, Hardaway delivered.
Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Picked up by Olajuwon.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
George way outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So it's the Cavaliers now. Pass to Petrovic. So we see the Cavaliers get the